Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a video alone, so I will not be with Riccardo. This is because I'm going to do a video, if you can't tell with the title already, about how I am learning Italian and how I got to where I am now and what I'm doing now, because Riccardo has already done this video but about how he learned English. If you're Italian, you want to learn how to speak English, or you just want to know about Riccardo and how he came to learn English, then go and check out his video. It is in Italian though, and if there's not subtitles on there, we'll make sure that we put subtitles on there at some point. So this one is just going to be about me and how I started learning Italian and what I used to learn Italian and basically who's helped me, I guess. So first, the reason why I actually came to Italy in the first place is because I thought it'd be easier for me to learn Italian. Only because, not because I'm clever or like I think I'm like super speedy at learning languages, because I've not learnt a language before. Well, I learnt French, but you know, that was back in school when you don't remember anything. But so I wanted to learn Italian because firstly, my grandparents lived in Italy for quite a few years, so they spoke Italian. My brother lived in Milan for 2 years, so he speaks Italian, fluent Italian, and I've lived here for 2 years and don't speak fluent Italian. And his wife, so my sister-in-law, also speaks Italian, as she also lived up there for a year and a half or so. How I started off with learning Italian was my sister-in-law Rebecca was an Italian teacher. So we Skyped because she lives in America. So we would Skype in the mornings and the evenings, at least like once a week, maybe twice a week. And she gave me my first like lessons in Italian for maybe about a month, maybe 2, I'm not too sure, but it was like a huge help because oh my goodness, it was so confusing, and if I'd gone to Italy not really knowing any of that, that's it. Like, wow, the lessons I had like to start with would not have made sense as much as they did. So I did that, and then when I came to Italy, the first thing that I did was I signed up to Italian classes. The Italian classes were in a local library and they were free. So it was basically for, what do you call them, like foreign people who were going there and didn't know the language and needed help. There was a lot of Egyptians, there was a lot of Indians, there wasn't really any English. Well, there was one English girl, but she left around Christmas time. So it was just me for like the whole year. So that was from October 2015 until June 2016. And I would do that twice a week for 2 hours a week. And it really helped a lot. I learned a lot, definitely. And I noticed that I got more confident in speaking Italian, even though I wasn't obviously amazing still. I was able to hold some sort of conversation or not be as nervous. So by the time it got to February of 2016, I decided that I wanted to do like a tandem. So I would meet up with maybe about 3 people and I would speak half an hour in English and then half an hour in Italian. So they could learn English and I could learn Italian. But it was more like to practice your speaking. We didn't really learn anything, but I mean, they help you out every now and then, but it's not like a lesson. So that was great. And of course I had Riccardo and his family, so I would have to speak Italian, even though I wasn't very good at forcing myself to speak Italian. I'm still not now, but I try. But speaking another language is hard because it can be really embarrassing. Like when you're a child, okay, you can do it because you're not afraid of the mistakes that you're going to make, but as an adult you do get more afraid and more aware of the mistakes you make, especially when people aren't as nice to you when you say things wrong. Like when I went to the shop and I asked for a top up on my phone, and because apparently I didn't say the number 3 correctly, and he was like, ah, and I was like, 3, and he was like, ah, and I was like, 3, and he said, ah, 3, no, I can't remember what he said, but I was like, alright, calm down, like, seriously. He wasn't helping me, he was just like, It's not very nice when that happens, basically, so that doesn't help you and your confidence. But it's good when you are able to speak Italian to people. So the other things that I did to learn Italian was I got Rosetta Stone. So I practiced that It's really good, Rosetta Stone. It's not so good for grammar, but it's amazing for vocabulary, because grammar is not really explained to you, but that's where you need like a different program for that. But for vocabulary it's great, and I guess sometimes sentence construction, but not so much. That's more like memorizing, and that you do have to pay for. And then also I use Duolingo, but I didn't find that was too great, and I didn't really use that very often. I don't even use it now because I don't really like it. It's not advanced enough for me, I don't think. Not that I'm advanced, but it doesn't help me enough. And then another program that I use is called Flash Academy. That also helps me with vocabulary and grammar. We did a video about it, so if you want to learn more about that, I'll put it in the description below. I also have had many different other books. This is the first one. The only reason why I have this one is because when I was an au pair, the girl that's the au pair before me left this for me, thinking maybe I might want to use it. And I did use it, it just wasn't like the greatest. So it's called Un giorno in Italia, and it's for like beginners, elementary and intermediate. The reason why this wasn't good is because it's more for a classroom setting. It's good for vocabulary and stuff. Like, I've written lots in it because I didn't understand most of the words. And then another book that I got, this book, they asked us if we wanted to get it at the school that I was learning at, well, the library I was learning at. And also I haven't used this one since, because it's also for a classroom. It's like for a children's classroom, like primary school, yeah, level A1 to A2. And this is also very boring and difficult to do alone. I mean, it's not difficult to do alone, it's just not very fun, and it's not very like, oh, it's just, no, not what I want to do. So the book that I have, that I like and that I use is this one, my Italian grammar book. I've previously spoken about this in our favourites video, August favourites. I got this from England. I always wanted a grammar book and like some kind of exercise book that has really helped me, and this is the one because it actually has exercises and explanations in English, whereas those two other books have explanations in Italian, and it means your mind has got to work out the question in Italian and then do the answer. Oh no, I can't be dealing with it. So this helps, and there's answers at the back too, which is great. And as you can see, I got my little marker in there to remember where I am. For all of the words that I learned from the book, the Italian grammar book, I actually use these little like note card things that I got from England. So I write the vocabulary down, and then I write how I would pronounce it, how it is pronounced, but in like my own letters, and then I'd write the meaning of it. And then what I do is once I've learned how to pronounce it, I write about the pronunciation from it, yeah, I write it out. And then once I've learnt the word, I then rub that out too. So you can see this one's handle, Bal coste obbligo, I've learnt that one. Oh, I have learnt some of these ones, but I haven't got around to rubbing them off. But I'm continuing to learn Italian as we go along now, and also it's very difficult when I speak English at work and then I come home and I speak English. But me and Riccardo have started to try to speak more Italian, because I would like to be fluent at some point. This is my Italian journey. If you want to know any of the books that I got, I'll put them all in the description below so that you can go check them out. Maybe they might be of use to you, and also all the programs that I've used. Anyway, I will see you in our next video, where I should be back again with Riccardo. I hope you all have a good week.